Hey guys, Aaron here with some news from the PC hardware world. I'm personally a really big PC gamer and kind of an NVIDIA loyalist. Not a fanboy, a loyalist. So this is a little bit disappointing to me, but for those of you who keep up with PC hardware news, you may remember that in September of last year, NVIDIA mentioned that they would have their Kepler GPUs arriving in 2011. So for those who don't know, the Kepler architecture, which is basically the GTX 600s, is a 28 nanometer based die shrink of the Fermi architecture, which is basically the GTX 400s and 500 graphics cards. And according to a few articles, the Kepler GPUs would basically deliver 3 to 4 times the performance per watt in certain operations when compared to Fermi. And so this is a pretty hefty promise, and there's no way of confirming this right now, but you know, they promised really big things with the original GTX 400s that just didn't really deliver. Anyways, NVIDIA apparently dropped a slide during the International Supercomputing Conference showing on the roadmap that Kepler was now slated for 2012 when it was originally slated for 2011, the fourth quarter. So people are saying that now it's going to ship within the first quarter of 2012, but either way this is still a delay, and I'm not sure that this is one that they can actually afford because AMD is still on schedule to ship their 28nm chip in 2011. And if you think back to 2009, AMD actually beat NVIDIA to the first DirectX 11 compatible GPU back then. So there was no real information on why the Kepler chips were delayed, but it's probably because TSMC, which also stands for Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, which rolls right off the tongue, most likely their manufacturing process for 28 nanometer chips isn't fully up to speed and mature yet. So on a personal note, I own a GTX 470, and while 3 to 4 times gain in certain areas sounds like a big increase, I'm going to take this as kind of an empty promise for now, and I might just wait for the Maxwell architecture, which is slated for 2014 or so. My guess is that just SLIing my another GTX 470 in there is probably going to give me more power than I need, because as far as I know, no single card out there can beat a pair of SLI'd 470s or 480s or anything like that. 570s, you know, you SLI it and you basically get really long-term gains in performance. So for now it looks like I'm going to stick another 470 in there until the GTX 600s actually come out, and then maybe then I might decide on whether or not I want a 600. But yeah, so what do you guys think of this news? Kind of disappointing from the green camp, NVIDIA, but can NVIDIA even afford to delay their cards after what happened with the huge delays on the Fermi architecture? Basically, the GTX 400s were delayed for months and months. So yeah, let me know in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.